So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 81 of our Portsmouth career mode. But there is something I've got to tell you in this episode which is a little bit unfortunate, that I have in fact lost the footage. Well, the footage got corrupt for episode number 81, which is very unfortunate as quite a few things did happen. So in episode number 82, which will be following this little clip, as you can see me now, and as you can see, from episode 82, we have the game against Watford, Arsenal and also Everton. But before that, in episode number 81, which got corrupted, we ended up beating Crystal Palace 3-1 at home, and we ended up winning against Coventry 2-1 away from home in the FA Cup. So we have progressed till the next round. And also something else I'd like to show you is that we did in fact sign a player on a pre-contract. And guys, look at this player we have signed on a pre-contract. He is incredible. So this is in fact the player that has decided to join us on a pre-contract. He goes by the name of Sebastian Cristoforo. He's a CDM 87 rated. He's got some amazing stats. And look at these mental stats and his skill attributes. They are just incredible. And he's not even that old. He's currently 26 years of age. He's 5'8". He's Uruguayan. He's a CDM. And guys, what a signing. He will be joining Portsmouth on a pre-contract deal. So the transfer fee, as you can see from the right-hand side of your screen, is in fact a free deal. He's going to cost us €170,000 a week. And it's going to be a big deal. But also, as in the last episode, there was another player that we put player contracts in for. And he went by the name of Raheem Sterling. So you will see in episode number 82, which will be following this little clip, you'll be able to see how good Raheem Sterling is, and you'll be able to see whether we do in fact get him or not. But that is in fact going to be it for probably episode number 81. So I'm sorry the actual file got corrupt. Episode number 82 hasn't got the webcam in it because I recorded it pre-hand, but from episode number 83 onwards, we will in fact be having the webcam in the Pompey career mode. So thank you for watching this little section. I'll now leave you with episode number 82. So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 82 of our Portsmouth career mode, and we are going to be kicking off this episode with an away game up against Watford in the Barclays Premier League, as you can see here, and we are going to be playing with our second team line-out, as it is the squad that is actually the fittest at this moment in time. Yannick Bocker will be playing even though he isn't fully fit, and I think we're going to try and find Kingsley Coman, as Kingsley Coman's quite fit as well. They're the two fittest people on the pitch, so they can play as well. We're going to bring on maybe, I think that's about it. Danny Prest has actually come back from loan, so he can come back onto the bench as he's now currently a 68 rated cam. So he's not actually that bad now. We might be able to keep him and might not be able to send him back out on loan, depending whether he's going to put in a good performance or not. The referee has given us a penalty, and I think that's a very debatable penalty. The Watford defender won't be happy with that decision as Nyom goes in. Ben Pedrosa tries to cut inside with a fake roll. Is that a penalty? I think it's a 50-50, but it's going to be Yannick Bocker stepping up against the Watford goalkeeper, and you could bet as much money as you want. You could bet your house on Yannick Bocker finding the back of the net there, because he's such a reliable striker. And just 23 minutes into the game, if it wasn't going to be a game that we should have won anyway, we should definitely win it now, especially after taking a quite early lead, as the referee is debatably gifted us a penalty. A brilliant chance for us to break. We play the ball through to Kishner. Kishner is through 1-1 with the goalkeeper to wrap up all 3 points on his favourite left boot. And Kishner's put the ball wide of the post. That could prove costly. We'd now have to defend for our lives because otherwise Kishner, wow, I'm not going to be very happy with him. And the referee blows the full-time whistle, and we end up securing a 1-0 victory away from home against Watford. So it wasn't the most convincing of wins. We got given a debatable penalty, but we had the chance in the last stages to wrap it up, but Kishner put his shot wide of the post. So we get some more transfer offers, one for Ricardo Kishner and one for Bocker. This is a big deal that I am thinking of accepting. He's 25 years old, he hasn't got that much potential, and they're offering 15.5 million for him. I think if they go ahead and match 20 million for him, we will let him go and bring in another player that is definitely worth as much as that. And we get another bid here from Rayo Vallecano for our big man, Yannick Bocker up top. And I'm sorry, guys, you're not having him. But Cardiff have come back and said they don't believe Rivaldo Coatzé is worth that much, so they're not going to pursue him anymore. And we get another transfer offer for Pablo Iñiguez, this time from Watford. If they go ahead and give us a little bit more money, we will let this guy go, but we're not actually that keen on letting him go at the moment. He's still in our second team lineup, and he's getting quite a few games as well. We have some more emails. Ricardo Rodriguez, we were looking at and maybe trying to join the club, but obviously he's left to go to Sevilla now on a pre-contract. Also, Chad Field is going to be leaving us and going to Cork on a pre-contract deal, and that's about it. But we're still waiting for Raheem Sterling to come back. We're hoping and praying he's going to accept, but now we've got Arsenal away from home at the Emirates Stadium, and we're having to play with our first team lineup, but Kingsley Coman and Boca aren't exactly that fit, nor is Bergwijn, but on the bench we do have Leon Bailey, Martinez, Gould. So we've got a decent squad on the bench, which I do think we might be able to try and get something from this game if we can put in a good performance and maybe score a few goals in the first half. Lovely chance for Arsenal, and Shiplock with a wonderful save there, denying Santi Cazorla from picking up an early goal in this game to put Arsenal 1-0 up. And what about that for a reaction save from our young goalkeeper? So we've got a good chance here from the free kick. They've fouled Kingsley Coman on the edge of the box, and we are going to let Kingsley take it. Can he get it up and over the wall and into the back of the net? It goes up and over, and Kingsley Coman, just 25 minutes into the game, scores an absolute wonderful goal there from the free kick. The goalkeeper Gudinho was in inspired form the previous meeting we had with Arsenal at home at Fratton Park, but this time he's beaten with the first shot. He can't get anywhere near it. He's at full stretch, but the free kick was just inch perfect, gets just enough power on it to get up and over the wall, gets good enough accuracy. The goalkeeper can't do anything about it, and we find ourselves 1-0 up. They've given the ball away to Kingsley Coman. Kingsley Coman's beaten Gabriel for pace. He's through one-on with the goalkeeper. Can he wrap up the game on his left boot? No, he can't, because Gudinho, the goalkeeper, pulling off a wonderful save which could in fact help Arsenal gain a little bit of confidence and pick up the goal that they need. But we play the ball back to Shiplock. Shiplock gets the ball. He pumps it upfield, back up to Bergwijn. That could turn out to be a good ball as the goalkeeper comes out to get it, and we get given a corner. So we go from the defence to attack in one move. But we are going to make some substitutions. As you can see, our team is extremely tired, so I think these three are going to have to come off. So Bakali for Martinez, we can bring on Bailey for Bergwijn, and for Cam we can bring on Dahoud, because Dahoud can go into the CDM position. And then that should be it. But Boca we're going to move on to the left wing, and Kingsley Coman we're going to move on to the right wing, and we're going to have two fully fit strikers playing for us now. A really good chance for Arsenal to wrap up the game and get themselves a point. Alexis Sanchez runs the whole length of the pitch. He plays the ball to the far post, and luckily for us, his crossing to the centre was very poor. And now we've got a chance now to just remain for the last 2 minutes of the game, and hopefully the referee can blow his full-time whistle. We know he wants to, or can we pick up the goal to secure us the win? Unfortunately not, as they play the ball back to Gudinho. Gudinho with a big ball up top. Dahoud's got to win that. He doesn't, but it doesn't matter. Or does it? I think he's actually offside, so we're hoping, we really need the referee to blow his full-time whistle. We just pump the ball upfield, trying to waste a little bit more time, and that is it. They blow the full-time whistle, and we've done the double over Arsenal. We beat them 1-0 at Fratton Park, and now we go ahead and beat them 1-0 at the Emirates. Fantastic performance by everyone, but the standout performer has to be Kingsley Coman with that wonderful free kick. So having a look at some of these emails, guys. Look at this. Raheem Sterling has accepted his pre-contract offer. So we're going to go ahead and accept him into the club. And we've picked up an 87 and an 88 rated players on pre-contract. And Stade de Reims come back and said they will give us 18 million for our player Ricardo Kirchner. We want an extra 2 million, guys. Just an extra 2 million. Won't break the bank for you. Give us that and we will let you have him. But what about that, guys? I can't believe it. Next season, we're going to have an 87 and an 88 rated person in the side. So we have a few emails come back. Rayo Vallecano, of course, say they're not going to pay 92 million for Yannick Bocker. Watford say they're not going to pay that much for Pablo Iñiguez. And also we get a transfer offer for Ruben Loftus-Cheek from Hanover. And we don't actually want to let this guy go. So a lot of money, and we will let him go, but Cristoforo will be coming in next season, and he's will be taking Ruben Loftus-Cheek's space, don't get me wrong, but still, I want to keep him. He's going to be a good squad rotational player. And now we get a big deal for Shiplock, our goalkeeper. Give us 45, 50 million. And yeah, you can have him. But I think we don't want to let him go. I know a few of you guys have been saying in the comment section down below, sell your goalkeeper, bring in a better one. But then, do we need to? I'm not sure. So once again, we get another transfer for Christopher Shiplock, this time from Colne. And we don't want to let him go. I'm just repeating myself now, so another transfer offer for him. Hanover come back and say they don't believe Ruben Loftus-Cheek's worth that much, and Caen come back and say they don't believe Christopher Shiplock's worth that much, which is unsurprising to be honest. But now, the next game in this episode is going to be up against Everton, who are still near the top of the table. They're currently sitting in 4th place, but once again, as it's so tight at the top, if they go ahead and beat us, they could leapfrog us into 2nd place. But if we win, we will just be 1 point behind Chelsea. That's if Chelsea lose. But we've got a few more emails back here, but nothing interesting. So now we're going to move into the 3rd and final game of the episode, which is going to be a massive one. And, well, we've just beaten Arsenal, so can we go ahead and beat Everton? I think our first team might be quite fit. Yes, it is. Our first team's fit enough to play them as well. So let's see how we get on. Good chance Everton as they're on the ball. They play the ball out wide to Delafeu. Delafeu through to Lukaku. And Christopher Shiplock with a wonderful save. I absolutely hate playing in the snow, and especially against a team that are all white. It's actually hard to see them. Some cases you can just see their shorts, but Zakaria Bakali on the ball. He's taken on Funes Mori, whips the ball in the box, and it's not the best of balls from a player of his quality. A better ball, and I think Boca probably would have won that in the air. Everton with a really good chance. Lukaku plays the ball to the far post. It comes to Yagi Falke. He has a shot and Shiplock. Oh my Jesus Christ of Lord. How has he conceded there? It was a good ball to the far post. Falke had no angle whatsoever to aim at. And it goes straight through Shiplock. You cannot concede from there. I'm sorry, whatever you're saying. Shiplock, come on man, you're 80 rated. How have you conceded? Good ball through to Yannick Bocca. It actually comes through to Kingsley Coman. Kingsley Coman on the turn. He strikes it and it goes straight at Jasper Cillessen, whose contract is going to be running up in 6 months' time. And he is currently an 87 rated goalkeeper. But the problem is he's 30 years of age. But do I maybe try and splash out the cash, bring him in a pre-contract deal, and then we've got 2 really good goalkeepers in our squad. But what we can't have is a goalkeeper that's making them sort of mistakes. So Martinez on the ball, he threads the ball through to Kingsley Coman. Please Kingsley, find the back of the net. He actually, a wonderful save from Jasper Cillessen. It goes up in the air. Can we win that header? No we can't. And Cillessen just pulls off an absolute delightful save. I thought we were going to salvage a point from that game as the former player of Everton, Frickson Martinez, picks up the ball. He played a lovely ball through to Kingsley. Kingsley done everything right. He hit it hard, powerful, but Cillessen just matched it with a wonderful save. And Everton go ahead and just rub salt in the wounds as Delafeu scores an absolute delightful, wonderful goal from the edge of the box. He hits the underside of the crossbar. We failed to get the ball clear. What about this for a strike from Delafeu? First time under the side of the crossbar. Shiplock can't be at fault for that one. But unfortunately, we lose the game. So unfortunately for us, Ricardo Kirchner won't be leaving the club because Stade de Reims say they're not prepared to pay 18 million for him. And we also get Conor Banton saying he's not really that happy because he's not having that much game time at the club, which is fair enough because he's not really. So that is in fact going to be it for this episode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below as it is going to be very much appreciated. And I really hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you. Bye bye.